Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How's everyone's night going? My night's going pretty good. Thank you for asking. Oh wait, you guys didn't ask. Anyways, tonight was pretty crazy, right? Did you guys all watch it? I did. It was fucking nuts. You had Eddie Edwards explain his actions. You had Lady Frost in a match with Deonna Purrazzo. Moose cracking jokes. It was a lot of fun. You saw Zicky Dice get squashed by Jonah, which was a lot of fun. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get down to it, shall we? Impact kicks the night off. Looks like Moose is kickstarting the show. So there was a lot to be said during this. It's a little too bright, isn't it? There was a lot that could be said about this, but I only broke it down as much as I could because it was a long segment. So I put how can I break this down? Basically, Moose was boisterous. I hope I'm using that word right. I think it means loud and annoying, but I don't know. Using this word correctly, but Moose was cracking jokes about the roster. Heath came out and decided to defend Impact's honor while making a declaration to challenge Moose for the title. And Scott D'Amore granted it after Scott heard Moose's jokes. Yeah, that was a bit interesting how the champion Moose was just cracking jokes about the roster, saying things about that, and then trying to gloat himself over everyone else. It was pretty interesting to see how that all go down. Up next was the combat match. That match was crazy as hell. Let me see. There were keyboards, there were mouses, there was a pile of cell phones, a old DVD player that Jordan brought from home. I don't know where she brought that from, but it was all tatted up or all stickered up and all ready to go. Hi Jared. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. That's the funnest match I've ever seen. A lot of digital media weapons were used. Matt Cardona wins, and that was crazy. That was a crazy ass match. If you guys want to watch anything from last night, you need to rewatch this match because it is fucking nuts. I am gonna turn down the brightness feature just a little bit. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let's turn it down just a tad. There we go. That's better, right? All right. That's good. Okay. So up next, John Skyler versus Bhupinder Gujjar. What an amazing physical contest. John Skyler and Bhupinder had a great match. But what was even better was after the match, Morrissey came out and looked to go for Brian Myers. John Skyler slides out of the ring and gets in the way of Morrissey, and he's punched in the process of heading back to the ramp. So after a while, but a little bit after that, Morrissey attacks Brian Myers and grabs him by the ponytail. After that, I guess John Skyler got a pair of balls and just clocked Morrissey, and he wasn't having any of that. So Brian Myers slid in the ring and went out the exit, and then John Skyler went through the table. It was pretty fun. But it was interesting how that went down. I wonder what's going to happen next week with Brian Myers, John Skyler, and W. Morrissey. Up next is the Champ Challenge. Deonna Purrazzo versus the challenger who came out, Lady Frost, which I was surprised to see. I was surprised to see Lady Frost challenge for this. And she chose to challenge for the Reina de Reinas championship. Now, for those that don't know, Reina de Reinas means Queens of Queens. And Lady Frost acts like a queen, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason why she wanted that title. So that was pretty cool. And I was really hoping she would win it, but I'm pretty sure Deonna Purrazzo is dropping that to Taya Valkyrie. I'm pretty damn sure that's going to happen. Uh, Another great match. Lady Frost fought valiantly. I can't say the word that I even wrote. Valiantly, there it is, against Deonna Purrazzo, but Deonna came out with a victory. I was really hoping to see Lady Frost win. That was great. After the match, however, Giselle Shaw comes out and poses right in front of Lady Frost again. Now, I don't know if this is a rivalry brewing or this is just a constant, hey, look, I'm here kind of thing, but I don't know. This is starting to get interesting because the match they had last week, whew, was that good. Lady Frost and Giselle Shaw put on a classic match, and I was very excited to see it. Um, so after that match, we head to the Bullet Club. Bullet Club are talking about how they decided to remove God from the equation, saying Jay White saying it's a business decision. It wasn't personal. After that, VBD rolls up and they started talking about, we had a business arrangement with you and the Good Brothers to challenge for the Impact World Tag Team titles. But then you did this outside alliance with Bullet Club, and we want to know, do we still have a shot? And then Jay White says, no, all contracts are null and void. Now that they're a part of the Bullet Club, they have to go through Jay White to make it official. So I don't know what's going to go on with that because later on, Impact made it official that Violent by Design is challenging Good Brothers of Sacrifice. So who knows, right? But during that match, during that segment, while VBD and the Bullet Club are bickering at each other back and forth, God, Guerrillas of Destiny, find this opportune moment to attack Bullet Club and VBD, and then they just have a violent, I want to say 3-4 second brawl outside the stage. So that being said, and then later on, it looked like all five were just like buddies at the end because it looked like after the brawl ended, they were just nodding in an improvement, saying, you know what? All right, we'll step back. So I think it's going to be a 5-on-5. In my opinion, it will be Jay White, Chris Bay. That's only 4. Never mind. All right. So, anyways, yeah, but that was pretty interesting segment. God stayed for the segment. I thought they were gonna go after they got betrayed by Jay White. That again. I should have turned that off. Noisy ass T-Rex. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. All right. So that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna see this video, anyways. Up next, Jonah versus Zicky Dice. A quick, fun, effective match. Poor Zicky, and after the match, he gives Zicky a splash. Yeah, it's not the fact that he just beat him miserably, but at the end, he's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna jump and give this guy a tsunami splash. After that, he gets stopped by when he walks into the back. He gets stopped by Gail Kim, and she's like, "You got to stop doing that." And he's like, well, give me something to feed. Give me something more of a challenge. Give me someone better than these green guys. Well, he didn't say green guys. This is my word. He basically wants a challenge. And I'm trying to paraphrase what he said because I don't remember word for word. Anyways, so Gail Kim said, all right, we just got 5 new members of the roster. How about you versus PCO at Sacrifice? Jonah gave a real big smile, like, I like that. So after that, Swinger comes by, rolls up on Gail Kim, and she's like, I got a bone to pick with that guy too. And I've been working out in the Swinger's dungeon, and Gail Kim is trying so hard not to laugh. So she's like, okay, you know what? If you want to match with him next week, since you've been working out and improving your craft, you got a match against Jonah next week. And Swinger's like, all right, I'm ready for this. So that was pretty fun. Gail Kim interacting with Johnny Swinger for the first time on TV was a very fun segment for me. That was great. Um, then we cut back to a scene. I don't know how Gail Kim got from the outside of the ring, outside of the stage, to her office so quick. She's like, bam, bam, and already back in her office. So that was pretty cool to see. And she's talking with Mickie James about Mickie James and Chelsea Green talking about the next contenders for the Knockouts Championship. Mickie James suggested Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green loved that idea. She was glowing with excitement. And then Tasha Steelz came in like, oh, what's going on in here? And well, Gail Kim is like, well, Tasha, since you lost your matches at I don't know if she said that exactly. Basically, Tasha Steelz lost her match, and now she wants a rematch at the title, but it's Chelsea Green's turn. Tasha doesn't think Chelsea Green has earned a match. So next week, it will be Chelsea Green versus Tasha Steelz. Winner gets a Knockouts title match. So yeah, Gail Kim was pretty busy tonight. Up next, Honor No More versus Rich Swann, Willie Mack, and Chris Sabin. What an amazing match. Speechless beyond all doubt. That was a crazy ass match, and I loved every second of it. And Honor No More got the victory. So that was pretty intense for me. Like I thought Team Impact was gonna win, but it looked like Honor No More is on a winning streak right now. We'll see what's going on after that. So then after that match, Eddie comes out and he finally says his piece about why he did what he did. And he says that the Honor No More guys are people he's known for his years in the business. That's not why he betrayed. How there were many variables that I can't remember, but he said that was not why I betrayed. What I betrayed was I believe in their cause, the corruption in the wrestling business. And when I witnessed the first corruption was when Impact Wrestling 2 years ago opened the doors to the whole world and got other talents from other companies to challenge Impact talent. So he goes on a long list saying that that Sammy, Moose, and Rich Swann couldn't do their job. And while he was waiting to put Kenny away and take the title back, they chose Josh Alexander. And he was furious at that. He thought that was so wrong because he deserved the opportunity. He deserved to fight for Impact. And he was felt robbed. So not only did he betray us, but he felt betrayed enough to join this cause of exposing the corruption in the wrestling business. Now, when he said that, it made me think of Violent by Design, the sickness of the wrestling business. So I thought it was just a repeat on words. But after that, after he did that whole long speech of passionate promo, one of the most passionate things I've seen Eddie do, Eddie's wife comes out, Alicia, and she comes out, what the hell is wrong with you, Eddie? Why are you doing this? Why? Why did you betray all these people, these fans, your brothers and sisters in the back? Why? And Eddie's like, we talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about the why. And like, yeah, we talked about that in private, but now you're exposing all this. Now we're going to talk about it in public. So it was very intense. I'm not going to go for word, but if you want to watch the whole thing, watch Impact's replay on YouTube and on Impact Plus in the coming few days. I don't know when it will be available, but that was a very intense promo, and now it seems like Eddie's wife is involved. I don't know if that's going to lead to a Maria versus Alicia match, because I would love to see that. But Eddie is no longer the heart and soul of Impact Wrestling, and he seems like he's not even fully invested in the Honor No More. So right now, Eddie is just being Eddie, and he's just following Honor No More's direction. So yeah, that was interesting. it was an interesting night, but a good night. I loved every bit of it and every second of it, and I can't wait till next week. It's going to be another jam-packed episode. I'm so excited. After that, all my talking, I'm going to read the comments. There's only been one dude commenting for this whole entire thing. Hi Cody. Hey Jared. I feel sorry for Alicia. Deonna Purrazzo versus Giselle Shaw. Josh Alexander needs to return to Impact. We hope he returns. I really want to see him again. Is Alicia going to join Eddie Edwards and Honor No More, or I think she's staying on Impact? Tama Tonga versus Jay White, probably. Is Caleb with a K going to betray Madison Rayne and Tino Dashwood? More than likely. Honor No More versus Team Impact in a lethal lockdown match at Impact Rebellion. Did you see my tweet? W. Morrissey should take out Honor No More. No. Cesaro should show up to Impact Wrestling. Yeah. Here's the thing about Cesaro. I've only seen a few things from him back when I was watching WWE, and he's a good, solid dude, but I don't know if he fits Impact's cred. I can see him doing a lot more damage in New Japan and NWA and the new brand coming out, Control Your Narrative. I mean, if you want to take some guy that has had rough beatings, that has never had a chance to show what he's capable of, and actually show what fully he's capable of, I would choose Control Your Narrative for Cesaro. Mickey James versus Tasha Steelz versus Chelsea Green in a triple threat match for Impact Knockout. Nah, maybe. Moose versus Jonah for Impact World Championship. Probably. Charlie Haas should return to Impact and get revenge on Honor No More. No, I don't think so. I think Charlie Haas is pretty much done with his Impact run. He's doing other things on the Indies. Seems preoccupied. Sami Callihan should return from injury and take out Honor No More. Sami Callihan versus Kenny King. Now that would be a great match. Alicia versus Maria. That would be a fun match too. Eddie Edwards is going to pay for betraying Impact Wrestling. I don't think we should take this too serious as we are. It's still a show. It's still a wrestling show, and we just need to watch the story play out. Sami Callihan versus Vincent in a hard. We don't want to put Sami Callihan back in a hardcore situation after he's come back from injury. Come on, man. Samoa Joe should return to Impact Wrestling. I'm actually surprised Samoa Joe hasn't turned up anywhere. Is he injured? Does anyone know? I would assume he would be at AEW by now. Where is Samoa Joe? Anyone know? Anyone? No? Okay. Yeah, Samoa Joe is gone or somewhere, or he's been released. I don't know if he's steaming and waiting for someone to give him a call, but we haven't seen him since his release, so I don't know. Jonathan Gresham should return to Impact Wrestling and team with Team Impact. I don't know what Gresham has planned, but he was at AEW's Backstage. Apparently, he was seen by a few people, and Sean Ross Sapp decided it was enough to report it. So, I don't know what Jonathan Gresham has planned, but I don't know if it's still going to continue with Impact. I hope it does because his wife is in Impact, but if it doesn't, I just hope he finds something to preoccupy himself. He did say in an interview that if Ring of Honor returns and doesn't hand out exclusive contracts, he's going to find work elsewhere because he wants an exclusive job. He wants to belong to one company, not just keeps bouncing around from each company. They should bring back Impact Lockdown. Yeah, I am excited to see if they do. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if I feel flustered. I'm sort of going through something at the moment. So a lot's on my mind. So I'm not fully in here. If you can get that. But thank you for watching and stay tuned to my socials. Oh, and if you did have a chance to check out my original video that I did yesterday, I did the whole knockouts tag team division thing where future agents can come in and help grow the division, or they use the talent they have now and help it with that. Because right now I know I don't think I have the right to say it, but the knockouts tag team division is surely lacking in tag teams and viable tag teams that actually can be a threat. Right now, the only threats are the Inspiration, Decay, and the Influence. So that's only 3 teams. We need more. Back when the well, anyways, speaking of Decay, check out my Rosemary shirt. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I will check to you guys back on Tuesday. I might do another surprise drop on Wednesday. I have all the time in the world. All right, guys, good night, and see you when I see you. Bye.